What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your local Enel degenerate, Pete Plays TCG, and today I got a top 64 deck profile for you. We're able to go 6-3 today. Played a couple tough matchups that were just like completely unwinnable, but at the end of the day, we were able to secure the bag, and with my favorite deck, which was the last second choice because I thought I wanted to play GP, but I actually don't like the deck, and he's the fucking king. So let's go through it. First thing we're gonna do is 2Ks. This is just more of a utility 2K. We got X Drake. I run that at 2. Next, Frankie. I think this trigger is absolutely insane. To be able to trigger him out and draw a card is amazing. Most of the time I caught myself triggering him out and then drawing into a Frankie, so I never lost the 2K. It was nice in a lot of decks where they were trying to remove shit, and I was able to shit out a body. Next, got a utility 2K in the Flampeys. Don't judge me, my SPs are in the mailbox at home. But really good for decks that try to starve you, because they don't want you to, they're trying to out-resource you, but this just lets you, increase your resources and even get Yamato online, which you'll see later. Next, this card's fucking broken. Card's amazing. Best trigger in the game. Capone, Gang Beige. If you don't know what he does,
5-5, round 3 is up.
Go look it up because he's broken.
5-5, round
It
3
just stops
is
the
up.
body from swinging, and it feels real good. But that's it. I run 13 2Ks in total. And yeah, they're all used in various different ways. This one to piss off the opponent mostly. All right. Next, we got blockers. First blocker. This thing's great into a black matchup. Just if you don't know what it does, 2-cost blocker. If it's KO'd by an effect, you heal a life. And people were popping it all day and healing me life and just giving me the advantage. And I just felt good. Next, kind of like this card kind of set me up for a lot of wins by being able to save my bodies. But Brûlé, this card that I've been experimenting with it since 10, and I just think now it feels even better when they swing at you and you pop one of these out of life. I almost cut this down to 3, but last second I said no, I got to keep it at 4. It's just too good, There's no condition to just play the card, and it's just a free blocker. Next, this card, low key, a lot of people I think are sleeping on. A few people have told me that they just don't like it, they don't think it's good. But it's the Sanji blocker from EBO2. The card, it literally won me 2 different games today. I'd have to look at my matchups to figure out what games it was, but I played it on 5, or I played it on like 8 Dawn. I didn't have any boss monsters, and it allowed me to cycle deep enough in my deck where I got an Enel. So I was able to get a 10-drop Enel and then play him on curve, and cause a lot of problems for my opponent because I was just cracking them for 12 every turn pretty much. Next, that's it for the blockers. Total blockers, we're running 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers total. Next, my mid-range. I think this card is really good. Another card I almost cut down last night to 3, but opted against it, and I'm glad I did. There's multiple times that I needed this card today just for an extra swing. And then, I'm poking, and then it gives me the option to heal too, if they KO it. I just think it's really good. As soon as you, especially into GP and moving forward into UP, 3 life leader, this shit's already online, and then GP, all it takes is 1 swing, and they normally take the first life. So it turns Kiku on right away. So they hit the first life, they're going to get a 6K beat stick every turn. And they can't afford to fall behind by healing you. So just a really good card. Next, this is a card I was running at 4 and I cut down to 3. And I only cut it down to 3 because I needed to add 1 more damn point. So this card set me up pretty good as well. I was playing against a Bonnie, I think round 5 or 6. They played in Arouge, so what I did to answer that, because they put me going first, I played Ganatsu on curve, popped their Arouge, so they couldn't restand Don anymore. And then I swung at them, and they were like, oh, now he's not going to be able to pop my Cavendish. So he played Cavendish next turn, and then the turn after that, I was able to remove it with Damn Pump. So, set up a lot of plays today, put me in a position to win, and I think the card is still really good. This card right here, it's just, I mean, it's so good. I wish I had space for 4, but just with my list right now, I don't have enough room. 3 is good. I saw it plenty today, and when I needed it, I was able to see it and remove just the bigger bodies off the board. Next, I'm going with 2 8-drop kids from OP10. This card's nasty. I mean, it sets you up for lethal in like all kinds of different ways. Also, it literally won me the game against Vegapunk. I played it on curve, rested, trashed Rayquaza help, and I was able to put him in lethal for the following turn with enough counter in hand. Next, just another really good utility boss monster. Yamato, obviously in the PRB variant. This is my favorite, probably my favorite alt art of all time. But just a really good card. Once again, people that are really defending their life, they are just setting themselves up for a play where I blow up a body and I heal one. I just have the infinite Tsukiyomi of healing here, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is the best card in the deck. I don't think anyone will argue it. However, this card is broken. So many games, it just puts an immense amount of pressure on your opponent, especially if you're on second first and you play this on curve and you crack them for 12, like whether it be a body or at life. It set me up to win multiple games, and then I have the option to go to 0 if I can play 2 of them. And then of course I'm running 3 ace. I mean, the card's that's another card that really set me up. I was able to bait a few things. Overall, very satisfied with it. I think 3 is fine. I saw it plenty today. I honestly probably saw ace more than I saw Enel. But that's it for the top end and everything else. But here's my events. Not running many, but I am running the best zero cost event in the game. This is everyone's favorite. Excuse me. They hate to see it. Enel abuses the shit out of this card just like they did with Rygo. That is one thing I wish I still had today. There's a couple matchups where if I was able to answer a big body, then I probably win the game. But it is what it is. We play with the cards that were handed to us, and I just did best with what I had. And for my last cards in the deck is going to be 3 Damn Pump. This card's just so good. The trigger helped me late game cycle, get rid of some dead cards, grab some 2K so I could save bodies, keep myself alive for the crackback. And it also helped me get rid of like pesky bodies like Cavendish, or I played Vegapunk today, who also played the 5-drop Sanji, so this helped me get rid of it, because obviously Ganatsu's not going to get rid of it. And I don't play Nami anymore. I don't think it's good right now. And I'm already ripping my hand size for the 10 cost, so I like this better. But overall, pretty good day. My matchups were round 1, I played GP Luffy. Round 2, GP Luffy. Round 3, GP Luffy. Round 4, I played Lucci. I got absolutely fucking destroyed. Shout out to him. He was a fucking beast. I literally unwinnable game state. He had 2 fucking Laboons and a 10 cost Kuzan. There's no coming back from that. Following matchup, I had, so that's 4 or 5. I think I played Bonnie. I won that. I just out-resourced him, swinging at his bodies, forcing him to pitch cards early. Round 6, I played a second Bonnie, and then I lost. I just couldn't answer 2 pop shanks. He saw 2 pop shanks, and there's just nothing I could do about it. He completely ruined my tempo, so it is what it is. You know, I don't have any top end removal anymore, so I just gotta do what I gotta do. Following match, I played. I think this is where I dropped 2 in a row. I think I played Buggy round 7, and another game that was just like completely unwinnable. First life I hit was a peel-off. He saw 3 peel-offs in total because he played 2. He had like a 52 card hand. And then on one 10-don turn, my man played 2 buggies on one 10-don turn and got rid of my blocker and my boss monster. So there's literally nothing I could do. Round 7, we played... what did I play round 7? It was 9 rounds total. No, I just said that. Not round 8. I played Vegapunk. That was a close game. Beige saved my life because I wasn't thinking. My brain was in autopilot, and I swung and gave him a rusher, even though I knew I could outmath all the other attacks he had. I messed up by giving him that, but luckily, you know, the yellow gods looked after me today. And we stopped that dirty, nasty shocker from swinging at me, so it wouldn't matter if he swung with the ace. And then last round, played a great guy, but dirty, nasty, stinky, fucking Nami player. Hate that deck. I'm sure everyone hates this deck too, but fuck that deck. He had 5 cards in deck, and he needed to swing for game. He had to swing at my life to mill 7, and I had exactly what I needed to counter out to win the game. So I got lucky. But overall, pretty good day. 6-3, pretty good. It's like 400 or 500 person regional. But yeah, no, it felt good. Taking my favorite deck to a regional and finally getting the top with it. So now no one can discredit my accomplishments. So appreciate y'all if you've been here the whole time. Follow me on TikTok, P Plays TCG, and follow my YouTube, P Plays TCG. All right, guys, appreciate you.